Now, another one be say that one dey very critically important. Pay attention, most especially families, because this one fit separate families, husbands and wives, and so on. Now, from now onwards, according to these new laws, if you dey bring dependants to UK, whether your husband or your wife or any of your relatives, mama, papa, pikin, whoever, now it is mandatory say before you go transit from your visa, from your current visa status or your usual visa status to the one they call permanent work permit or permanent resident permit in the UK. That is the one you have to use to graduate to citizenship. Now, before you go apply for that one, apart from you, wey be the main applicant, wey hold the main visa, writing English test, English proficiency test that will qualify you for that permanent work resident permit. Your dependents now will also need to write that exam, that English test. Before, dependents are not mandated to write that English test. What this thing means is that if you want bring your old mama wey no sabi English, or your old papa wey no sabi English, or your wife wey no sabi English to UK, you no go fit be able, if they no fit write English test and pass that English test, they cannot be able to enjoy permanent resident permit in the UK. You will fit get, but they no fit get. From permanent resident permit to citizenship, that citizenship also require that English test in a more advanced form. They have different levels for it. Now, they are also saying that you can qualify if you be able to write that test and pass, that English test and pass. But your dependents from now onward, if they don't sabi English, they're not educated. Some of us, that either your husband or your wife or your parents or relatives, no, they're that very educated, not very sound in English. If they cannot be able to pass that English test, they cannot be able to enjoy citizenship in the UK from now onwards. This one will separate many families. It means that you may qualify to get citizenship or even permanent stay, but your dependent may not be able to have that chance. Another one be say, from now onwards in the UK, the qualification that will enable you to get work permit, get sponsorship, visa sponsorship for work permit to be able to stay in the UK. They have different levels for it. Before, even if it's WAEC, even if it's secondary school, high school certificate, you have qualification, or diploma level, they call it level 3. Level 3 and below, even if you have that qualification, you can be able to access their work permit or COS, their sponsorship. But from now onwards, they move it to level 6, up to level 6. And that level 6 is degree, from degree and above. So with that degree program and above in the UK, you cannot be able to access job in UK.